Wanted to go ahead and do a quick check on our forecast for showers and thunderstorms this evening, just to get you prepared and let you know before the evening gets here what to expect. So I have forecast data pulled up to about the 2 a.m. hour here. I think this is going to start it off this evening. So as we go through the forecast here, we're expecting, as you can see, scattered showers, a few embedded thunderstorms. That's going to be the way of it overnight tonight after midnight. Severe weather profiles not really lining up. Could see some wind gusts, obviously some heavy downpours, and that should be about it. Really everything expected to stay underneath strong to severe criteria this evening. But here we are at about 2 a.m. Think that you folks up in Maryville, Skidmore, good evening to you folks. Gentry will start us off after midnight tonight. As we roll through the forecast here, you can see, let's go ahead and stop at about 5 to 6 a.m. Looks to be arrival time here in Kansas City and points off to the east just a little bit. I think that's going to be, by and large, the track of things. Let's go ahead and back up. You'll see about 4 a.m. This hits the Hamilton, Bramer, Chillicothe, Marceline areas. I think you will feel a wind gust come through with this front. That should be your first sign if those things tend to wake you up overnight. So go through over into the morning hours. This is about 7 a.m. So if we go to west central Missouri and we talk about I-49 and commutes, I think there's just some scattered showers. They could be moderately heavy at times, and I think if you're driving up, say, I-49, Harrisonville, you're going to drive in and out of these showers. Looking for heavier activity over here around Warrensburg, Sedalia, picking up 13 highway, 52 highway around Windsor especially, and over into Sedalia, Cole Camp. This is, again, about the 7 a.m. hour tomorrow. That's where I'll be looking for the bulk of thunderstorm activity affecting us for your Friday morning. A couple hours later, this should be mid-morning. Here we are about 9:10 a.m. I think that continuing up and down 65 Highway, Lincoln, Cole Camp, Warsaw, Truman Reservoir, down toward Lake of the Ozarks, I think this is your time for showers and thunderstorms. Pretty much we clear out over here in east central Kansas, if we got much of anything at all on your Friday morning. Harrisonville, Adrian, Rich Hill as well. I think pretty clear by 9:10 a.m. through the morning. So eventually that's going to push on out of here. And that really is going to be all that there is to talk about for your Friday morning for sure. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the day on Friday while we are here. High temps going to be warmer over there in Kansas, not affected by this front moving through. Looking at about 82, 83 for you guys over there. This is going to cool us off over here on the Missouri side. Might only see 77 to 80 for a high for your Friday. Really not too bad once that stuff all moves out. Let's look at Saturday temps. Staying the same over in Kansas, about 81, 82. Finally, Missouri's going to warm up a little bit, headed towards Sunday, being the warmest day of the weekend for sure. Could see 85, 86 widespread throughout the region for your Sunday. Winds will be a factor on Sunday as well. Want to go ahead and point that out. Blue to green being stronger winds. So we could see some 30-mile-per-hour winds out there in east central Kansas. Headed over here towards the Missouri side, we're going to drop down anywhere from 10 to 20-mile-per-hour winds. These are all out of the south, warm winds out of the south for your Sunday. So Sunday, warm and windy for sure. Hourly temperatures are going to give us kind of a look first overnight, 58 degrees for a low, not too bad. Again, up to about 80 using Harrisonville numbers for your Friday. Friday evening, let's go ahead and pick out a Friday evening start time for some activities. So pick out 7 p.m. It's going to be about 74 degrees again there in Harrisonville. Move over to about 10 p.m. We might drop down to about 63 to 65 degrees, but expecting clear conditions and a pretty pleasant Friday evening. So that is the timeline. I will be watching things here, not expecting to have to talk to you tonight. I think these are just good old-fashioned thunderstorms coming through. They might make some noise, but not expecting much more than that, but we'll keep an eye on it all the same. Have a great evening.